Hey guys, Masterkid's back with some Borderlands for you today, of course, and this is going to be a bit of a follow-up video to the previous one I did about developer chests. This one's going to cover some more secret and well-hidden chests throughout the Borderlands series. We're going to start with Borderlands 1, of course. Not many more chests to cover in Borderlands 1. There were a couple more in Borderlands 2 I will cover soon, but this was the most commonly commented one on the previous video, talking about the one that is just outside the vault there where the destroyer is. This is heading back into the Iridium Promontory. You sort of head around the cliff up here and there is a chest widely renowned as another developer chest. I wouldn't really call it a developer chest myself. I just think it's a very well hidden chest, hidden up around the cliffs there. Fairly high level gear as well. Not a bad farm because you can head back into the vault there, and then you can come back and hit it again after a save and quit. This is another one I thought of. I remembered this one just in the back of my mind. Not the best hidden chest, but it is in a location where a lot of people might skip it, and it is a red chest that is very close to a fast travel station as you head into the Cauldron just outside Rust Commons East there. So you can just save and quit, fast travel and farm this red chest. Not a bad way to level up your character or get some new loot when you are first starting the game. As far as Borderlands 1 go, that's about it. So we're back in BL2 now, back at the Iridium Blight. I should have covered this in a previous video. There's actually a challenge associated with this as well. The challenge is called Pipe Dreaming. So if you haven't done this, you can actually get a challenge completed. What you have to do is use the geyser, land up on this large pipe, and then you have to make the jump across there, and you'll see there's a chest down there. Once you make that jump, you will unlock the challenge Pipe Dreaming. Not a bad chest. You do get some fairly decent stuff there.
Nice.
Bit of an awkward farm if you did want to farm it, because it's a bit tricky to get to this spot. Good with a siren with Breakneck Banshee because she's so fast. Alright, on to the next one. This is something that I'm sure a lot of people know about, but I'm sure a lot of people probably skipped, especially when you first started the game. This is where you first go to fight Boom and Boom, and if you drop down here where the lift is, you can actually hit the hit the switch to lift the lift. My goodness, that was bad English. There's a little secret room in here where you can grab a red chest that has fairly high level gear. So if you're doing a one life to live or a new playthrough, definitely hit that for some fairly nice gear early on, definitely. This one is very cool. You can see this chest from ground level, but I'm sure a lot of people would have missed this one as well. This is at Sawtooth Cauldron. So you see, just before you would go down to see Brick there, you want to head across this cable and head up onto the structure of this particular bridge. And there's actually a chest up here, red chest. Not the best level gear out of this one, but nonetheless, it is still a very well hidden chest. I wouldn't call it a dev chest. A lot of people have called it a dev chest, but because you can see it from the ground, I don't really want to say that it is a dev chest. So it's still quite a well hidden one, and I'm sure a lot of people would have skipped. And there's a little couple of cache boxes here as well you can crack. And that's about it for that particular location. This next one is interesting because there's a couple of ways you can get to it. I show a bit of a shortcut. This is at Sawtooth Cauldron, and I do a bit of a grenade jump here where you can skip a bit of the map and a bit of the fighting to get directly to the chest or directly to the little lift here where mortar spawns. So you'll see right where I am now, and there's a chest right there. So very, very well hidden chest, and I'm sure a lot of people would have missed that initially. You can make the jump across to it. I completely fail here, so it gave me the opportunity to demonstrate another way to get it. If you fall down, you can avoid all of the fighting. All you have to do is wait for mortar to spawn, walk past him, hit the switch, and you'll get lifted up, so you don't have to fight whatsoever. This is also that particular jump there at the start, the grenade jump. It's a really good way to skip a bit of the fighting, and it's a good way to actually utilize a bit of a shortcut, a bit of trickery. I think a lot of the speedrunners actually use that jump. Not entirely sure whether they still use it. There might be other techniques out there now, but it's a jump that I used to use just to actually farm that chest. Anyway, you'll see here, that's the other way to get it. You get on top of the elevator, crack that chest, and you'll see the gear. Usually fairly decent level stuff in that one, fairly high level chest. And of course you can jump down here. This is probably the best way to do it with a siren because you can make these really long jumps, but you can get down here with another normal character as well. Just with a siren you can do much larger jumps, and there is another red chest. Not so much hidden, but I thought I'd include it because it is so close to the other one. You'll see there's a chest there hanging on that platform. So, and that's it for that location. And of course the most commonly commented chest in the previous video was the one at the Vault of the Warrior. So yes, I knew about this one, and this one, not so much a developer chest because there actually is a challenge associated with this one as well. The challenge is called Dying of the Light. So once you initially find this location, you will unlock a challenge called Dying of the Light, and there is a chest here, fairly high level stuff as well. And for a lot of players, I suppose, if you are under leveled, it does give you another shot at getting something quite nice before you fight the actual warrior. So if you don't want to die, you can just save and quit and you'll spawn back upstairs. You don't have to kill yourself, you can just save and quit. Not a bad farm because you can go back into Euros Pass and farm the chest right at the gate there as well. But anyway, that about wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed the chest series, little video. And look how fancy that is with the red electricity and the spinning three-dimensional Borderlands logo. Anyway, guys, suggestions, comments, questions, leave them below and I'll check them out when I can. I hope you enjoyed this one, and until the next video, we'll see you later.